But my boss used to tell me, because for a while I would try to stray from the process and I'd make my own way.
Yes. A lot of
Right?
salespeople do that.
Of course, right? And he was like, hey, look, you're doing great, but here's the thing. You're never going to get rich being a salesman. He's like, if you want to just make a good living and live comfortably, you can. But he goes, if your sales process relies on your personality and everything's like free flowing and it's different every time, you're never going to be able to teach someone to think exactly how you think.
Yes.
So that was a good lesson, and that was kind of like a turning point too, and kind of like how I teach like my own team, and even how I teach like what we do. It's very paint by the numbers, because it's like anything that you don't have a system for, it's going to take away from your consistency. Because sometimes you do the right thing and sometimes you don't. But if you just have the optimized way that you do it every time, then you can get consistent results no matter who it is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So.
And I 100% agree with you with like sales. Like sales is an art, and you know that. Closing's an art.
Yeah.
And that's how I am with sales, right? Like it's so hard for me to stay in this process, this box, but how am I going to expect to bring in a sales guy if I can't do the same thing repeatable and
Right.
over and over and over again, right? And so it's so hard for entrepreneurs, because I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs don't really talk about it, because they just don't know what it even means. Like, okay, I'm a visionary. I could tell you're very artistic. I like to be artistic with the content I create and those kinds of things. And I feel like with sales too, you can be artistic in your own way of how you close. And, I see the way that you close, and I've watched a lot of your videos, on how you close people. You're really freaking good. You're really good at closing people. Your process and everything is so dialed in. And so why don't you tell me a little bit about when you first got into real estate? You had said that you worked for somebody else, or did you just get straight into novations?